up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Breeze gets rid of it quickly out wide to Sanders. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Breeze here finding Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Kamara there with a 1st down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he is going to have the Saints 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
33-yard line.
Now Kamara. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Chase Winovich.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Breeze. And Cook has it left side.
Breeze pass.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase, and if you get a lift, and if they get deflated a little bit.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, Michelle. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now a toss play. It's Harris able to push his way through. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Brees. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Now Brees. That's caught. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
25-yard line.
At the line, ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
On the coverage.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ryan Izzo, 38 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. Newton throwing again. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Patriots 8.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, New England.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Newton on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw again. Newton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Here we go with Michel. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A play fake to Michel, now Newton. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Complete to
Jacoby Myers there to make the grab. And the Patriots can take the lead with the extra point. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.